Welcome back to online class through our school YouTube channel. Dear students, the previous video we discussed the introduction part of chapter 1. In this video, I'd like to continue. We have to discuss Barter system, constraint in Barter system, the invention of money. We already discussed what is barter system. Barter system, which means exchange of goods for goods. There are some conditions are there in the barter system. Each party to barter must have surplus stock. Both the buyer and seller should request the goods each other disparately. That is double coincident of wants. Buyer and seller should meet personally to effect the exchange. There are some constraints in barter system. The barter system envisages mutual exchange of one's goods to other without the invention of money as a medium of exchange. It imposes certain constraints in the smooth flow of trades as explained below. There are 4 points you have. First one, lack of double coincidence of wants. Second one, non-existence of common measures of value. Third one, lack of direct contact between producers and consumer. Then last, lack of surplus stock. So what is lack of double coincidence of wants? Unless two persons who have surplus have the demand for the goods possessed by each other, barter could not merchandise. So the very important things, the both the parties, buyer and seller, should have the surplus stock. Then only the barter should be done, both of them. For example, A is having a surplus of groundnut and B is possessing rice in surplus. In this case, A should be in need of rice possessed by B, as the latter should desperately need groundnut possessed by A. This is coincidence of wants. Does not exist, barter cannot take place. Then second, non-existence of common measures of value. Barter system could not determine the value of commodities to be exchanged as they lack commonly acceptable measures to evaluate each and every commodity. Both the buyer and sellers have the surplus stock in their own goods. Goods is differ from one person to another, differ from the buyer and seller, but should be done the barter system. It was difficult to compare the values of all articles in the absence of the acceptable medium of exchange. And third, lack of direct contact between producers and consumers. It was not possible for buyer and seller to meet face to face in many contexts for exchange the commodities for commodities. Nowadays, we can buy the goods from the retailer, not from the manufacturer, not from the real owner of the goods. But in the barter system, must meet both buyer and seller. Then last, lack of surplus stock. Absence of surplus stock was one of the impediment in barter system. If the buyer and seller do not have surplus, then no barter was possible. So these are the constraints in barter system. The next topic is invention of money. All the aforesaid constraints were addressed by the invention of money as medium of exchange. Besides, there are other hindrances in the smooth exchange of goods from place of productions to the place of consumption like place, time, risk, knowledge, finance, and so on. Money as a medium of exchange of all goods and services. Besides, there are other hindrances in the smooth exchange of goods from place of productions to the place of consumption, like place, time, risk, knowledge, finance, and so on. So, thank you for watching the video. The remaining part we'll discuss the next class. Thank you.